Race number 5 at Ascot on Thursday will jump at 4:37. It's the TABtouch Stream Racing Live Handicap over the staying trip of 2,200 metres. In replay, we're going to go to a race at Ascot and the 6th place finish of Apparition.
Yours and last Apparition into the straight. They turned at the 300. Locomotive kicked away. 2 clear. Still around. Now into the clear from Morning Song. Barbie Will Do. Summit Trail Love. Vistarati's Jewels. Further back in the field, Sulphur Crested, but Locomotive giving back as a great sight in front. Locomotive the leader. It'll cling on here from Barbie Will Do. Morning Song. It's Locomotive.
Apparition's form this campaign reads 6, 6 and 6, but the connections, in particular Rob Harvey, have been very consistently saying that this horse might make into a nice stayer. Steps up from the 1,800 metres to 2,200 metres, 4th up. I think Apparition is going to show something on Thursday and looks like the one to beat. Goes on top from number 1, First Black, who enjoyed dropping from graduation grade to beat Cool Frost, who's also in this race, and others at Bunbury last start. Lucy Warwick makes the trip up from the south to ride this horse. It's her only ride of the day. That's probably a push in itself. Number 5 is Arm and Ready, $500,000 yearling. This horse, half relation of Peeping, the Group 1 winner, hasn't really lived up to his price tag, but comes to Ascot after a win and then a narrow loss in the Provinces, won at York and then finished 2nd at Narrogin. And then number 3, the aforementioned Cool Frost, has a length and a half to make up on First Black from 11 days ago, so hard to see it turning the tables, but goes in the minors nonetheless. Top selection in race number 5 is number 2, Apparition, to beat 1, First Black, 5, Arm and Ready, and 3, Cool Frost. Race number 6 at Ascot on Thursday will jump at 12 minutes past 5. It is the TABtouch Giddy Up Premium Form Handicap over the sprint trip of 1,000 metres. In replay, let's have a look at the preparatory trial of To Rise Again.
Man, audience is starting to run on out wider as they straighten up. Great Charader's trying to come through. One off the fence, coming down with 250 to go. Lord Greystoke has got the lead. On the outside is To Rise Again, and now joining in with a good run is Majestic Man. Majestic Man has raced up and claimed the lead. Audience wide out running on. So is Take It Like a Man. In front, Majestic Man. Coming back at it on the inside and responding well on the inside to Rise Again.
To Rise Again has 2 firsts and the 1 second from his 3 runs over Thursday's course and distance. That's the Ascot 1,000 metres. So I'm looking for a positive push from the market. Generally, when the Webster horses get backed, they mean business. I thought the trial was okay. There's stacks of speed in this race. I would love to see To Rise Again take a little bit of a sit from barrier number 7. Goes on top from another horse that will probably take a sit here in number 2, Transgressor. Goes from blinkers to winkers. I'm sure that the forecast tempo will certainly suit his style. Is a little bit of a non-winner though. There's only won 5 from 49, 15 minor placings. Chris Graham claims here taking over from Ben Patterson. A horse that drops in grade quite significantly is number 8, Sterling Estate. This is the lowest graded contest this horse has been around in for quite some time. He maps quite well here from gate number 3 for Joe Azzopardi, who's only ridden the horse once before. And then number 5, Kelly's Callisto. You'd say that 1,000 metres is probably too short, but you'd think his stamina is going to come into play here because I think they're going to zip along. Gate number 1 should get a suck run. He's first up with William Pike in the saddle. Top selection in race number 6 is number 3, To Rise Again, to beat 2, Transgressor, 8, Sterling Estate, and 5, Kelly's Callisto. Race number 7 at Ascot on Thursday will jump at 10:26. It's the TABtouch Better Your Bet Handicap over 1,400 metres. In replay, we're going to stay at Ascot and the last start performance of Safety Bay.
Nobel Time cornered first, 2.5 clear. Clapper Thunder, Validation, and Regal Poison. Safety Bay head the remainder. Nobel Time in front, coming along to the 150 though, and looked as though it was in control. Races away Nobel Time from Validation. Global Ruler, Vagabond Boy late, but it's all the way for Nobel Time and a race to race.
Tough race to finish off the day at Ascot. I think Fred Kersley might have the key to this race. He's got the 2 runners going with number 9, Safety Bay, mainly on the jockey booking and also a little bit to do with the barrier draw. Drew gate number 8, Safety Bay, but gets Jade McNaught, the top apprentice in WA. She takes over from Harry Grace, who will actually ride number 5, Advocator, who's my second pick here. Stays at the 1,400 metres, was only beaten 3/4 of the length by Mr. Cunifer. Jade McNaught was in the saddle that day. She elects to ride Safety Bay with Harry Grace taking the other one. Number 7 is Dear Para, really tough galloper to get right, but she has run well from both on and off the speed lately. Gets a lovely gate here, and it's Jared Noski's only ride of the day. And then number 8, Praying with God, has more than a length to make up on Advocator from their recent clash at Ascot behind Mr. Conifer, but I think that's very good Class 1 form, given that Mr. Conifer is much better than that. Top selection in race number 7 is number 9, Safety Bay, to beat 5 Advocator, 7 Dipara and 8 Praying with God. Now time to nominate my best bets on the Ascot card. Going in race number 5, number 2, Apparition, to prove the Harveys right that he is a developing stayer. And then in race number 6, number 3, To Rise Again for Colin Webster. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log on to our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.